Compression. It is something that is often misunderstood by guitar players. Typically, they tend to think that the more compression you use, the more sustain you're going to get. And that's true to an extent, but I won't bore you with the details on the differences. But I find that for me, a compressor is a really great tool. A compressor is really good at evening out volume within notes. Louder notes get a little bit softer, brought down a little bit more to the volume of the lower volume notes. It just kind of smooths things out, and I really love to use it on a clean sound like you heard at the top. My main clean sound is actually this. It uses compression with a little bit of chorus and some reverb. And my compressor of choice is the Pigtronix Philosopher's tone compressor. I've just found that for me, I really, really love the way it sounds. It's a very different kind of sound, and I'll show you what I mean. First, I'll go back to that uncompressed signal, play a little bit of that on the neck pickup. It's not so bad, but I'm arpeggiating things, so I want certain notes to ring out a little bit more than the others. So I slap on the compressor, and that kind of just evens things out a little bit. Now I'll play that same part with my main clean sound with a little bit of added chorus. One of the other things I love about using this particular compressor, the Philosopher's Tone, is that it doesn't completely compress your signal. You get a little bit of your original signal to mix in, so you can fine-tune the balance. The other thing I love about using a compressor with a clean sound is I very much look for a sound in a clean guitar, electric guitar sound that is, something very reminiscent of an acoustic guitar. Acoustic guitars have a really nice natural compression to them, and I find that with this particular compressor I can get that kind of sound. I'll show you what I mean. Just going back to that dry, clean sound without any chorus, but still using the compressor. If I were to take off the compressor, that would sound a lot different. Already, it's starting to really hit the front end of the amplifier. There's a lot of output coming from these pickups, and the amp's turned up pretty good, so it might be a little too much. The compressor really helps rein things in. It basically decreases the dynamic range of the instrument. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing. But for what I like to do with my clean guitar parts and my clean guitar tone, I find that a compressor is an essential tool for my pedal board and for our music.